welcome back. This is your Lord and Saint Bepis, and welcome back to more Imperator Rome. Now, unfortunately, my shitty-ass save got corrupted, so you guys lost me conquering what is essentially Portugal. You guys lost essentially a whole around 25 minutes of episodes because my computer decided it didn't want to deal with anything. But essentially, it was absolutely zero issue. The Egyptian Revolt won. They're fighting now a new war against, looks like Parthia. I think Persia's the one who might have started it. Anyway, we are essentially gearing up to continue our conquest of Spain. This is the first place I want to go after, because all of these little places here are places I want to conquer, eventually at least. So I'm in the process of moving my troops over to what is essentially a staging ground. And we're going to get ready for a fight to essentially open up this little strip of land here into a much bigger pocket. Especially against these guys. I do want to get rid of these guys at some point. And we got 2 new cities. Great! I don't really have the money for them. But they're both right here. By money, I mean I don't really have the money to improve them the way that I want to improve them. But that's okay. We make a decent amount of money. We swapped off our deity from Mercury to Jupiter to help us with our aggressive expansion because it went well over 50. I think it was up to like around 57. So we got the extra, essentially almost 0.1 a month. Really helped. And, yeah, the negatives are really high. And we now have a lot of, druidic vassals. Or, yeah, kind of vassals. We're gonna go for Mercury, I think, again for our next one. Well, I was looking at a lot of these. Like, Heracles, passive 3 discipline, which is cool. But the active 9 discipline is much better. But yeah, there's a lot of cool religious stuff you can do. I still think, out of all of them, the best one is... Oh! We can change our deities if they have a holy site. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I did not know that. Even if they're not of our religion. I'm assuming that's going to have some kind of downside if we did it that way. I'm going to run with these guys. Oh. That country exists. It's mostly just these small defensive leagues of tiny countries. I want those big countries like this one. That way I can just roll over a large area of land in one quick war. But that's not going to happen very well. And I'm going to start dismantling a decent amount of forts in this area. Man, that's got a lot of civilization there. And we're going to replace... we're going to build a lot more cities, too. The reason why I'm going around and putting grand temples, grand theaters, even in our own area, we're not getting light infantry. Even in like our core territory of Rome, is because sometimes you do end up with these places that get people who are not of the culture. You gotta do what you gotta do. I think I'm gonna get a granary or two over in Rome. Might want to have a couple of them. It's just food capacity, not food production. That's annoying. Build one of those there. And we can get some more colonization done down here. That's always nice. Problem is, there's not a lot. To import. I'll take the stability. Anybody can go in here, so we'll put a nepotism hire in here. He's not terrible. Alright, we'll put him in there. I don't like Rome running low on food. We might have to import some more, but we don't have the investments for it. Alright, I'll have... mercenary, okay. I'll have these guys move up out of there, see if that fixes the food issue. No, not really. What can we drop? The build cost is only 5% with stone. Let's drop stone. Let's drop stone and get some more food. We'll do honey. And diplomatic relation +3 is very good. So let's get 2 of them. I think that should... yep, that'll fix our food issue in Rome. Problem is we have super high population cities. Holding owners. Yeah, we might have to strip some holdings at some point. And not all that necessary, though. Alright, let's get back over here. In the long term, it shouldn't have too much of a problem. Thank you for the stability. We need a lot more Grand Leaders. These guys are low on food, are they? Ah, because it's not our land. Alright, let's do our war. Get our access. And be out of their hair pretty quickly. Alright, it's this, and this country. Alright, can I get military access through you? Alright, and let's go through the hills there. Got 4 armies running in there. Numidia needs a new governor. Submissive. Loyalty up 15. His stats aren't the greatest, though. Assertive. Oh, I do like that. We'll put him in there. That's just... I guess it doesn't really make that mean that much. Do national freeman output. And then get national citizen output. And that will help a lot, I think. That'll give us more goods and a little bit more money. Looks like the army and the wages are what's killing us the most right now. Tribesmen. No. No tribesmen. We don't need the fleet. Not right now, at least. Put the fleet on reduced pay. Gave us an extra 10. It's not that much. Alright, you guys captured everything. Damn. Alright, screw that. You run up there. You run over... Alright, I can't... I have to go there then. We have to siege that down. That is annoying. Oh wait, hold on. I can have... Okay, they're not part of the war. Yeah, you guys missing food. Thousand guys randomly appeared in front of us and got ran over. We need a new governor in Moesia? His finesse is great, we'll put him there. Whoa. Oh, that's tribesman stuff. Ah, we're out of food. Alright. Capture that, and then we'll get you guys some food. There's some decent amount of food over here. Let's get them force marching out of there. There you go. And that'll sustain them for a while. Alright, split those two. Is that captured? Yep, that's captured. Alright, let's get you guys... I guess run all the way up there. Yeah, have to take that fort. And... that 3% bonus. There's another 3% bonus for both down there. 3% bonus there. Another 3% bonus here. Alright, we'll keep getting those bonuses then. Help beef up the economy a little bit. And might as well do a divine sacrifice. Stop the stability from plummeting too fast. And let's pop open the ye old macro builder again. Get some more theaters going. Bountiful harvest. Yes, limit the grain price drop. Love that event. That'll get me to open the macro builder again. Use the tax rebate to get more money. Alright, let's get you guys down here to go and interdict these guys, because they didn't even bother defending their country. Random civil war ended. Good. And another governor out here. Fine, we'll throw you there. Question is if we have enough characters to put in charge. Oh great, barbarians spawned. It says 0% chance. All these places where the barbarians can come from, it says 0. Ah, okay, so they can come based on cohorts due to population. Alright, and there's nobody out here. Alright, can I pay you guys to fuck off? I'd have to pay you a ridiculous sum of money. I'm not gonna do that then. Let's get you guys down there. We'll try and, use the boats. And let's head off these guys here. I don't know why they think that sieging down these guys actually makes a difference. They're just my allies. They don't really matter. Alright, let's get cultural administration. Perfect. Oh, they lost 7,000 guys. I'll unsiege this for my vassals. Let's get a force march in here. And our siege went perfectly. These guys are involved as well. I did not know that. Alright. Get my guys involved in the siege. You are involved as well now. Oh. Oh, you were involved from the beginning. Oh. Never mind. Alright, we integrated another one of our, puppet states over here. We can get rid of that one. And we should probably relocate the capital to over here. Right, let's get you guys to get rid of the occupation in our... flog him. Why not? Get rid of the occupation in our land. Let's get back to Mercury. 123. Holy shit. It's a lot of money. Granted, a large portion of it is coming from us being in mercantile stance. That's 25% bonus. It's nutty how good that is. That's mostly mercenaries. I think we're fine. Alright, let's get you guys out of there. And then you guys are out of food as well. No, finish your siege. Alright, we'll get you guys some food now. Alright. And there they go. Aggressive for one of our tribunes. That's nice. It's a good bonus. Damn, we stack wiped a ton of them. How much can we take? That's too much. Alright. We'll leave them alone then. Alright. Let's lower some of our aggressive expansion. And we got the bonuses. Let's get these two before we do Iberian dominance. That way we can get a couple of more colonies in here. And we need a ruler for here. Civil War. Why is that? Okay, that's an entire family. So we got a scorned family. Alright. I'll reduce some aggressive expansion. Alright. Now let's see here. Augusta. Ooh, that's a nice place. That is... where? There? We already have one there. Mountain passes in Osca. That's that. We'll do that. And then... Oh, well, we only got one option here. Alright. Oh! The reason why it said that wasn't a whole family, although I do have to check to see if the families are scorned yet. Okay, families aren't scorned. Alright, that's good. This Legion needs food badly. Alright, I think next to go are these guys. We already have claims on this area. Ah, we need to get rid of military access with them. Alright, let's put a couple of more theaters. Can never use, can never have too many of these things. Let's wait till, You guys don't need to force march, I don't think. Have you guys resupply. You guys resupplying. They're gonna run out of food there. Why don't you guys go one over? You're exiled. Come down to the coast. And more colonization. Going pretty fast, Egypt. You're gonna need to step up your game a little bit. Hopefully more people go near that city that we built there. And dismantle a couple of those forts, 'cause we're not gonna need forts in Iberia once it's been conquered. Just at the gateway there. Oh, and I only got so much money. Not much to spend it on. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I will see you all in the next episode, so stay tuned and goodbye.